Hi friends, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. If you are new here, my name is Angelica. I'm sharing my healthy weight loss wellness journey online, and I'm just trying to glow up. And today I'm going to be meal prepping. So working from home over the last couple months, I haven't really been meal prepping like normal. You guys always love the meal prep videos, so I'm excited to bring them back. Currently, food-wise, lifestyle-wise, I am intuitive eating. I'm not tracking my calories. I'm not tracking my points. I think I want to get back to tracking iTRACKBITES, better balance points, you know, like within the week. But for now, I need to go ahead and have some good meal options available. So tonight I'm going to be meal prepping. It's not a whole lot because I can really take stuff to the office and leave it there and kind of put it together there, if that makes sense. But I'm definitely excited to get back at it. If you did any meal prep this week, let me know what you made in the comments below. I always love hearing your ideas. I'm gonna get changed out of my work clothes and into my meal prep clothes, aka probably pajamas. And then I will go ahead and get started. Alright, so the first thing we're starting with is the TikTok Feta pasta. If you missed where I tried it before, it's gonna be linked in one of these corners. I actually just had to go back and watch the video because I forgot how long to cook it, so yeah. I'm also making it a little bit different this time. So I have never been able to find a block of Feta close to me. You guys know this. But I finally found this one at Aldi, and it is apparently a lot more creamy and everything with blocked Feta. So I'm excited to try it. And then in the comments of one of my last videos, one of you quickly helped me realize this was not going to be enough Feta. Plus the container I used to get was bigger, so my mother-in-law was so kind to pick up another thing of Feta, but like I said, there's no block close to us, so I have some crumbles too. So I'm going to be using both of these, whereas normally and for the macros that I counted before, it was just one container of the Frigo brand crumbled. I'm also going to add like a whole extra thing of tomatoes because I never feel like there's enough once I crush them and everything. So this is how I was making it before. And by before, I just mean before today, because I'm just going to add the extra cheese and everything. With this, I was able to get 8 servings at about 1.25 cups each. And they were 8 Weight Watcher points, and it looks like 262 calories. So with the extra cheese and tomatoes, it would be a little bit higher, but that gives you a little bit of an idea. I'm going to start by plopping my tomatoes in there. Now that looks like a pretty good spread of tomatoes. I love that. I forgot to mention I also did already spray it with this olive oil. So now we're gonna put the Feta block in the center. She is gonna be the center of attention, the star of the show here, as she should be. Okay, opening that was like the worst thing I've ever had to do for some reason. Ew, why is it wet? Okay, now that you've experienced me opening a block of Feta for the first time, that actually looks like a lot. Is there such a thing as too much Feta? Okay, that looks like a lot, so I'm not going to put this whole thing, but I'm going to put like half of it. Just in case you're new here, it's pretty regular that I make a mess while I'm cooking, so I hope you're enjoying that. Alright, we're at the point now where if you do things properly, you will sprinkle some olive oil on here. But I don't have liquid olive oil, so I just spray my stuff in the pan, and I'm going to use 2 tablespoons of some of this butter slash vegetable oil concoction. Now I'm going to throw in some garlic. I'm just using a little 1/4 teaspoon measurer and just kind of placing it in there. Now I'm going to do some salt, pepper, Italian seasoning, and some crushed red pepper flakes. Yes, this is a Fazoli's pack of red pepper flakes. And as a reminder, this is a judgment-free zone. Thank you. Now we're going to put this in the oven at 380 for about 30 to 40 minutes. Yes, it does take a little while. Your house is going to smell amazing. And if you haven't made it before, I was expecting it to be savory, but it's really not. It's more like a salty sweet. It is very much like a pasta salad taste. It goes really good with Italian dressing and chicken. So yeah, just a little disclaimer there, because the first time I made it, I thought I was getting some big savory dish, but it's not. But this is like the 4th time I've made it, so it's obviously really good and fairly low calorie. So I'm gonna stick this in the oven, and I'm also going to start some water boiling so that I can cook my pasta. I like it with rotini. Of course, you can use any pasta. While my pasta's boiling, I'm gonna get, what? Oh my gosh. Why do I struggle to say the word boiling? Okay, take 2. While my pasta is boiling, I'm gonna start on some boiled eggs. I really have to speak slowly because for some reason the word boiled is such a tongue twister for me. So I have my handy dandy egg maker. It has been such a lifesaver recently. It's always linked in my description. I absolutely love it. This is like my #1 recommendation for you. So I'm gonna add my correct amount of water in here, get my eggs, poke the end of them, put them all in here, and I have some water sitting in the fridge so they can be in like an ice water bath after that. I think I'm gonna try to soft boil them a little bit. I'm gonna have some cottage cheese toast for breakfast this week. So there's not a ton of like meal prepping I can do, but I can go ahead and make the eggs. That way they're just easy to put on the toast. On this cottage cheese toast, I would like to have everything with the bagel seasoning on it, but I don't want to take this whole thing to work with me. Plus, I've just tried it for the first time, and I'm not certain I really like it that much, to be honest. Please don't burn me at the stake for that. I just don't think I like it. It's very, very garlicky, but I'm gonna, you know, give it a fair shot and see if I can like it and be one of these everything but the bagel seasoning on everything people. I'm just gonna pour some in this little container. That's how I did my chia seeds too, because I eat chia seeds on everything. So I'm gonna have some in here so that I can have them at work. Ta-da! So now that we have this beautifully roasted dish, I'm gonna start crushing my tomatoes and mixing it all together, and then I'll throw in the pasta. And then my eggs are also done, so I'm gonna throw those in an ice bath. Okay, this is so much creamier than when I did the crumbles. It looks totally different. Wow. Okay, I just have to share with you guys, I just had a taste of the feta pasta, and the square feta is literally life-changing. It is so good. Like, this is the best I have ever made it. So dinner is done. Absolutely beautiful. There's a few little chunks in there. I could have cooked it longer where I had like layers of feta, but it was super good. So now I'm gonna go back to breakfast. My eggs have been in this ice water for a minute. I'm gonna go ahead and peel them and probably cut them. And then I have some strawberries soaking that I'm gonna go ahead and cut up as well. Because I know if I don't do it, they're just gonna sit here all week and mold, even though I love strawberries. Also, I took off all of my nails over like the last 5 minutes, so in case you notice a difference. Alright, here is my full meal prep. I know there wasn't like a ton of clips or anything, but like I said, there's just not as many things that I have to prep ahead of time because I have like a little container in the fridge, and I can take like this whole bag of cheese. I can put this whole thing in the cabinet, so that's really nice. So over here I have my breakfast stuff. I have my cottage cheese. Strawberries I'll probably have with breakfast. They might be a snack. Then I have my eggs. I was gonna cut them all, but I decided against it really quickly because I just don't think they're gonna store well if I cut them all up. So I can cut them there. And then I have my everything but the bagel seasoning, which I'm trying to get on board with. For lunch, I'm having English muffin pizzas. I tried these for the first time the other day, and it was really, really good. I made it in the toaster oven. So all I have to do is take one of these, you know, cut it like normal, put a little bit of this on it. Then I top it with some of this pizza blend pizza and some pepperonis. And instead of buying the tiny pepperonis, I just cut some up just now so that I can take them with me. I don't use a lot of them anyway. And on the side, I want to have salad. So I'm taking this to split up amongst the days. And then I have like literally the perfect amount of this ranch left. I also added some red onion and some extra carrot, like shredded carrot, to that salad just because I had it, and why not? And then I packed the rest of it in a bowl because I think it stores better that way. So like these things, I'm just going to be taking with me and storing them there, especially since there's not that much left in any of them. Like, I'm not going to take like a whole jar of something and leave it there. And then I'll probably take like 3 of these because there's not that many days in the work week left, and sometimes I go out for lunch, so I won't take this whole pack either. And then for dinner, I have my feta pasta. It is so amazing, and I'll be making these breadsticks to have with it. So there is kind of what my day will look like. Again, I'm not really tracking, but this is definitely the same type of meals that I would eat on WW or iTRACKBITES or calorie counting. It's still pretty macro friendly. We have fruits and vegetables, so I feel great about it. And then I do have snacks in between, like I have some type of chocolate every day, other fruits. I have these little snack packs that I get from Aldi. These are my absolute favorite right now. So good. I'm so glad I took the time to do this, and I have less to worry about throughout the week. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you next time.